Good morning, Representative Appleton.
Good morning. How are you today?
Well, thank you. Could you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Well, we're a month into the 105-day session, and we're getting ready to go from committee action to floor action, where we debate and vote on bills. And then we will start doing bills from the opposite house, and they'll go through the same process. So that's kind of exciting if you want to tune in on TVW and watch that. Now, TVW has two ways of accessing the legislature. One is streaming over your computer, and it's tvw.org. And the other is to watch your cable channel. In my district, it's channel 23. And with Comcast, I don't know what the other channels are. But anyway, it's channel 23, and it gets quite exciting.
I know that one of your main bills this year concerns community revitalization.
Right. Well, I think every community in the state of Washington and in my communities, which are Bainbridge, Poulsbo, Bremerton, have empty buildings, have blighted strip malls, and this bill would allow those municipalities or counties or port districts and housing authorities to borrow money from the CERB board for economic revitalization, and it would allow cities to have a $2 million loan, which they would pay back within 5 years, interest-free, which would allow them to take care of infrastructure needs to entice businesses back in, like they would do. The city could do stormwater, they could do parking, they could do lighting, they could do sidewalks, whatever it takes to entice a business in by doing infrastructure. So it's an exciting bill. It came out of committee unanimously, and now it had a hearing this morning in the Senate. So we're just hoping that this bill will keep moving on and be voted on and passed to the governor.
So this is a plan that would increase jobs as well as make communities have a much higher quality of life.
Absolutely. And the other thing is, it really doesn't cost the taxpayer anything because the fund is replenished. So you're loaning money, it's being paid back. You're loaning money, it's being paid back. So it's a win-win for jobs, it's a win-win for economic development, it's a win-win for looking at blighted properties that stay vacant, where all sorts of things can happen. So I'm really excited about the bill.
Let's change subject completely here and talk about what's been going on around the marijuana issue, which medical marijuana, recreational marijuana, there's a lot of questions swirling around in this state now.
There is, because we have never handled that. Of course, the citizens passed Initiative 502, which was the legalization of recreational marijuana, and we are changing that language to cannabis because that's the legal name for it. And the Liquor Control Board is trying to figure out how to manufacture, deliver, process cannabis. So that's one thing, and obviously we can't change the initiative for 2 years if, you know, there are tweaks and things like that. But medical marijuana or medical cannabis has been with us for, I think, 12 years. And what some people are trying to do is to make sure that there's only one taxing process. I don't agree, unfortunately, with that attitude, because I believe that if medical marijuana is prescribed by a doctor, it's medicine, and we don't tax medicine. So that's going to go through some negotiation and talk in that, but I think that basically what we've done in this state is we've legalized a product that has backed up our criminal justice system, has filled our jails, has done so much harm because of the money we have spent trying to eradicate it, and it's impossible. So I think we've done the right thing because we need to make sure that our economy comes back, and we don't need to be spending it on criminal justice. We need to be spending it up front in the schools starting with pre-kindergarten and all the way up.
Another change now, let's talk about United States military veterans.
Right. I have a bill, I think I talked about it the last time as well, that would allow in-state residency immediately when somebody separates from the service. And the reason for that is that the GI Bill, you have to enact it within 1 year. And this would allow them to become residents of the state, in-state tuition, and it won't cost the taxpayers anything on this because the GI Bill would take it. It came out of committee 2 days ago, and so it will go through the process and hopefully end up on the floor, and we'll vote it out and send it over to our compatriots in the other body.
Well, it sounds like you've had a busy time so far this year, and the busy is really about to get a lot busier. Thank you for spending some time with us today.
Oh, thank you. And if anybody out there watching needs to contact me, please do. Thank you very much, and have a great week.